Good evening and welcome to NNX, where we give you campus news faster than you can eat a bowl of mac and cheese. I'm Lily Wolfson.
And I'm Michaela Denault. Tonight we take a look at a new zero waste store in Evanston, how the Lunar New Year is being celebrated on campus, and more.
So let's dive in. We begin with an update on fraternity recruitment. Northwestern's Interfraternity Council created a mandatory education curriculum for members to complete before restarting social and recruitment events. The curriculum follows 2 alleged druggings at fraternity houses last fall. Last week, fraternities resumed activities before completing participation. NNN's Gabrielle Coriotti investigates.
Last quarter, IFC was clear. If fraternities wanted to host social and recruitment events, they were going to need high participation rates in an education curriculum. That didn't happen during fall quarter for 4 chapters. But now the Office of Fraternity and Sorority Life is saying those chapters can recruit as a, quote, result of multiple factors. It's a decision that IFC says they were, quote, not involved in.
It's in person, a curriculum for minimizing risk, understanding the privilege that exists by being in a fraternity, by being a member of a fraternity, and how to minimize risk and how to develop based on values.
In November, IFC voting to extend their social and recruitment bans until the start of winter quarter, giving this initiative time to take place.
It talks about, things like toxic masculinity, talks about the values of each chapter, talks about privilege, all the things that are problematic currently with fraternities.
2 fraternities, Pi Kappa Alpha and Sigma Nu, elected not to participate in the fall curriculum. Alpha Epsilon Pi and Sigma Alpha Epsilon, the 2 fraternities where the alleged druggings occurred, were unable to participate because of sanctions and investigations, the IFC president said at the time. The IFC 2022 Winter Recruitment Interest Form sent to the student body on December 17th, initially saying, quote, not currently recruiting at this moment, next to the selection boxes for the 4 fraternities. But then something changed. The wording was deleted from the form, and the chapter started hosting recruitment events last week. A representative from Pi Kappa Alpha told NNN that they reached the threshold this past Thursday, after recruitment already began. SAE told NNN they participated in a workshop this quarter, but did not respond to the request to provide participation rates. Sigma Nu and Alpha Epsilon Pi did not respond to NNN's request for comment. FSL said in a statement, while recruitment restrictions were lifted, social restrictions remain. On Instagram, SAE promoting recruitment events like snow dodgeball, casino night, and wing eating contests. For some, last quarter's restrictions were not enough. In a statement to NNN, Abolish Greek Life saying, quote, we see the resumption of fraternity recruitment, especially by the 2 frats directly implicated in the false druggings, as a failure to have meaningfully investigated the events that took place.
In November, the Interfraternity Council said fraternity programming will only return when they are confident that it puts the health, safety, and well-being of all members of the Northwestern community at its core.
This week, I spoke with students from the Greenhouse, Northwestern's environmental special interest housing, about their petition to become a residential college. Students say the new status would give them and their environmental campaigns greater visibility and a faculty advisor, which they say is important because
we're trying to improve student awareness and student activism concerning environmentalism.
Current Greenhouse residents say if they get residential college status, they would work to help other residential colleges implement environmentally friendly initiatives. But regardless, they will continue to spread their message across campus.
Another NU Green initiative, last week Northwestern Dining announced they'll be replacing the purple Ozzi containers with reusable green containers. Andrew, thanks for joining us. So can you tell us what this change is?
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, Lily. So basically last quarter, if you wanted an Ozzi, all you had to do was just ask for one, and then you put it in wherever you returned your any other plates, cups, etc. But now you have to bring that Ozzi back to the cashier, and they give you a credit. If you don't, $7, they'll take your dining dollars away. So basically, if you don't give it back and you want to get another one, they'll charge you $7 dining dollars.
Can you tell us why dining is making these changes?
Yeah, well, the dining hall says, Northwestern Dining, they said that they've lost 12,000 Ozzies last quarter. And we've heard anecdotally reports of Ozzi containers just stacked up in dorm common rooms and various places around campus. And so they're saying because it's a sustainability program, to be losing the sustainable, reusable Ozzies is a problem.
Is there any difference in the type of plastic used in the green Ozzies versus the purple ones?
They're actually the exact same device. One's purple, one's green, but the important thing to note is that they're both reusable. So the whole program is to promote sustainability. So instead of throwing out your single-use styrofoam or compostable single-use items, you'd be bringing back an Ozzi and they'd be cleaning it, and that'd be keeping the landfills clean.
Thanks, Andrew.
A new zero waste store in Evanston is helping make the city greener, one reusable container at a time. At Eco and the Flamingo, co-founder and owner Jackie McCarty says the purpose of her store, which encourages shoppers to buy in bulk and bring reusable containers for purchases, is to help make Evanston greener.
The goal, I think, would be to help as many people as we possibly can get in this town and in this region get closer to their zero waste goals.
Lily, you visited Eco and the Flamingo for this story. Can you tell us where the inspiration for the Evanston location came from?
Yeah, actually, after seeing the success of the Chicago location, Evanston officials approached the store owners and told them that this would be a perfect fit for our city, especially on our path to sustainability.
Absolutely. And what type of products do they sell?
They sell coffee, makeup, travel supplies, and body wash, which I made sure to get a jar of.
Yeah, I would definitely be getting some coffee there because I take too many cups from the dining hall.
I definitely relate to that.
And so instead of going to Target, would you go here instead?
Absolutely. When my stuff runs out, I'm going back to the store for more.
I'll definitely see you there. Since the pandemic's disruption of everyday life nearly 2 years ago, international students celebrating Lunar New Year have many traditions disrupted. But with fewer restrictions around gatherings this year, community members are bringing back celebrations. NNN's Hannah Zhang shows us how some students are dancing into the new year.
Washing machine, chest jump, and 3 lion jump. A group of wildcats are becoming lions for the Lunar New Year. Lion dance, a traditional Asian dance with more than 1,000 years of history, will be on stage in 2 weeks during the Lunar New Year show on the last day of the 15-day celebration.
A very interactive way for people to sort of learn more about Chinese culture because it's so cute and fun.
Each lion is made up of 2 people, for the person in the back or the lion tail.
And as a tail, I can't see anything underneath the costume. Trust in yourself, trust in your practice, and listen to the music.
Finally get to celebrate New Year with my friends.
Due to travel restrictions, it's been 3 years since Chinese student Carrie Zeng was last home. And during last Lunar New Year,
they were having a family dinner that was really big, and I saw the dumplings and the noodles on the table. I literally didn't kind of smell it, but I was in Allison eating my breakfast.
But this year, as more international students can gather on campus, community members are hosting a Lunar New Year show.
We really want to provide all of the students a place that we can gather and we can celebrate, we can have fun together.
Lunar New Year celebrations with families on the phone and friends by your side.
The show will take place on February 13th, the last day of the 15-day celebration of the Lunar New Year.
Well, that's all the time we have for tonight.
Thanks for tuning in, and stick around for the Northwestern News Report and Politicat coming up next. I'm Michaela Denault.
And I'm Lily Wolfson. Good night.